Woman says she would rather be homeless than remove her septum piercing. Is this septum theory? We've got a couple of videos here from the septum theory chicks. Don't waste the time. Let's check it out, guys.
I had a job interview where they told me I had to remove my piercings, and I said, oh, is that a deal breaker? And they said, why? You can't put them on and take them back off every day? I said, yes, of course I can, but I don't want to do that. My thing is, right?
What's your thing?
You have meth heads in the back cooking your food. But my piercing is where you draw the line?
Uh-huh.
I won't be working for you.
That is crazy. That's a person there who needs money, by the way. Somebody else who says, septum ring theory never disappoints. Here's somebody else who says, employed and entitled. Somebody responded back to that and says, entitled to what, boo? Oh, this is her. She's like, I'm entitled to what? Here's somebody else who says, she doesn't have to work anywhere she doesn't want to work. This person here commented, victim. Kamala voter. McDonald's dodged a bullet. I guess you don't want a job. Yeah. Isn't it crazy how the septum ring has become a political statement?
And black men love teaching their son how to play football and basketball. Teach that little boy how to build a house.
If you guys didn't hear, she says black men love to teach their sons how to play football and basketball. Teach that man how to build a house.
And black men love teaching their son how to play football and basketball. Teach that little boy how to build a house. Teach that little boy how to build a house. How to cut some wood. Teach that little boy how to cut some wood. Teach that little boy how to start a fire. Why the hell are we going to write the sport? What the?
Here's the thing. I know she's been a little funny, but I'm actually in support to this to an extent. I think it's important that you know how to change a tire and you know how to, put some wall art up. You know how to work with some drywall. You know some tools. Know how to anchor something. All these things are important. However, this is the wrong delivery. Maybe you should choose the men who you see already value those things. Why is it that the person who you choose to give your womb to only cares about the things you mentioned? Sports, playing video games, having fun consistently without having any real skills in life. And listen, there's nothing wrong with fun and sports once in a while. That's not what I'm saying, obviously. But sleeping with a bum and getting pregnant by him and being surprised with what you get is like going to a Chinese restaurant and being mad that they don't have tacos and burritos on the menu. What are we doing here? She got a few of these comments. Top comment here says, mind y'all, knows septum theory. Somebody's running back and said, the glaze. This commentator says, talking about cut some wood. We live in the city. It's funny. Another person here says, man, y'all don't get tired. This next commenter here says, I would have picked you for popcorn reading with the laughing emoji. This has a lot of likes. And a bunch of people are responding back to this. I hate when there's a joke and I just don't get it. Obviously, this is a time and place where I can't connect the dots. Of course, I got to cheat and talk to Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee, real quick. I've got a video here where a black woman is pretty much saying instead of black men teaching their sons how to play sports and such, they should teach them how to build houses and get wood. You know, she's obviously being facetious. And she's got a septum ring. Anyway, somebody left a comment that says, I would have picked you for popcorn reading. And I feel left out. I don't get the joke. Talk to me. Why is this funny? I'm sorry, guys. I feel left out here.
So when someone says, I would have picked you for popcorn reading, here's what they mean. Back in school, especially elementary or middle school, popcorn reading was when the teacher had students read out loud one at a time. Some kids were confident readers, others stumbled, read slow, or added dramatic flair they didn't need to. So that phrase, I would have picked you for popcorn reading, usually means, you sound like the kid who always wanted to read out loud. Long, dramatic, and overly confident. It's kind of a playful dig, not meant to be cruel. Basically saying, you're talking like you're performing for the class right now. So in your context, that commenter is teasing her, not attacking her, implying she's giving teacher's pet or main character in 5th grade reading circle energy while she's ranting dramatically about men teaching their sons to build houses.
Got you. There's another person who says, teach y'all daughters how to treat a man and teach her how to cook and clean. This channel is sponsored by fathershaverights.com. So one of the experts in our prenup guide has over 20 years experience in divorce law. He says most people enter marriages with their eyes wide shut. Everyone is focused on the ring, proposal, makeup, venues, but no one thinks about things like alimony, property division, or custody. Are you a future husband who hasn't thought seriously about any of these things? If so, you need to understand that marriage is a legal contract with serious terms. Signing it without a prenup is like signing a blank 10-page contract. But the good news is it's not too late. Act now by clicking the link pinned to the top of the comment section and join the hundreds of men protecting their future marriages the right way. Hey, this is actually a pretty good video. Check this out.
Okay, I posted a video about men not liking me. And the comment section is just absolutely frying me at the moment. But the amount of people that brought up my nose ring is wild. And then someone said I look like a Democrat because of the nose ring. So I'm taking it out. I just want to see, because I don't take this thing out. I just want to see. Oh my god, my light is so bright. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to put this back in. And oh my god. Oh, I got it. Oh, I like it. God.
The importance of branding, right?
Sorry. Bad reaction. Bad reaction. I like the no nose ring. Oh my god, I never thought I'd say that. I can itch my nose. I still have that though.
This reminds me of a video I always bring up, and it's this chick. She's like covered in tattoos, way more than this woman here has, but she's covered in tattoos, and she's like, why does it feel like there's an aesthetic for wife or the type of woman that a man wants to date long term? The truth is there is. And society won't want to admit that to you, but there is. There is a look that men prefer. And as of late, especially, I think men have just become more vocal about this. And by the way, this doesn't mean that you can't have a tattoo or you can't have this. I think the less, the better in general, right? The less amount of caked on makeup, the better, right? Especially if you're looking to be viewed as a wife. Just think of everything the feminists would pretty much roll their eyes about when it comes to expectations men want from women. And you'll probably be spot on. All right. Hey, guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. To my currently engaged or soon-to-be married men, if you need a prenup and would like a guide that shows you how to get a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, hit the link pinned to the top of the comment section and access your guide at fathershaverights.com today.